And for the first news, we will straight away go to Bali to know more about the latest updates on the 10th World Water Forum with Bramuda Biru live from Bali Nusa Dua Convention Center. And we'll go to Bramuda. Bramuda, go on with your report.
Good afternoon, Sesko from the studio. Now it is the 6th day of the 10th World Water Forum here in Nusa Dua, Bali Convention Center. Now, right before me, there has been several press conferences, but let's get started with the news. And starting off with the news from Public Works and Public Housing Minister Basuki Hadimulyono that stated that the commemoration of the World Lake Day is essential for preserving lakes worldwide.
Minister Hadi Mulyono noted the commemoration of World Lakes Day is not just symbolic but also as one of the main keys to preserving lakes around the world. Hadi Mulyono explained that lakes are prone to eutrophication that threatens the cleanliness of water resources. Eutrophication also leads to reduced water quality, he pointed out. The minister remarked that lakes are water sources that support the society's social and economic functions. Through the commemoration of World Lakes Day, he believed that several countries will realize the importance of preserving lakes and preventing eutrophication. He said lakes are a natural water resource whose quality and sustainability should be maintained. Hadi Mulyono remarked that Indonesia has realized that building artificial dams is not easy, with challenges in the form of land acquisition. The 10th World Water Forum Ministerial Declaration was ratified in a meeting co-chaired by Minister Hadi Mulyono. The declaration approved Indonesia's proposals in water development, namely the establishment of a Center of Excellence for Water Security and Climate Resilience, the agreement for the designation of World Lakes Day through UN resolutions, and mainstreaming water management issues for developing and small island countries. In addition, the 10th World Water Forum Compendium of Concrete Actions, which was an integral part of the declaration, was also approved. Hadi Mulyono explained that the compendium includes 113 projects in the water and sanitation sector with a total value of $9.4 billion or 149.94 trillion rupiah.
Also, the story from the Minister of Public Works and Public Housing, Basuki Hadimulyono, he emphasized that the collaboration is the key for successful management of the Citarum River Basin during the Basin Segment Day of the 10th World Water Forum.
In his speech, Minister Basuki, who is also chair of the organizing National Committee of the 10th World Water Forum, said that water resources flow and connect economies and cultures. Basuki said cooperation is very important in ensuring interconnected water suitability and encouraging collaboration to avoid conflicts and increase benefits. Our water management utilizes the potential of collective approaches for mutual interests. Citing the opening remarks of President of the Republic of Indonesia, Joko Widodo, and in line with the theme of the 10th World Water Forum, Water for Shared Prosperity, Basuki stated 3 basic principles that can be implemented in collaboration, namely avoiding competition, prioritizing quality and inclusive cooperation, and mutually beneficial support. Basuki said in Indonesia, collaboration has been the key to success since 2015 in the comprehensive restoration program of the Citarum River and the installation of floating solar panels in Cirata, which is the largest in Southeast Asia and the 3rd largest in the world. Basuki also stated that Basin Segment Day serves as a platform for sharing practices and experiences to advocate for the best and specific needs and to foster networks and build partnerships, including the development of cooperative information systems and the integration of ecological security and approaches for better management.
Meaningful for us. The European Commission.
Now, a story from Home Affairs Minister Tito Carnavian, who stated that the management of water resources requires massive orchestration from various countries and across sectors.
According to the minister, water is transnational and crosses countries' borders, and no single country in the world can manage water independently, so orchestration by all countries is essential. He affirmed that cooperation and contribution of all countries in water management are not easy, as each has a different political system and government administration. He stressed that global-level integrated efforts must be made, as what was carried out at the local and regional government forum during the 10th World Water Forum held in Bali on May 18 to 24, 2024. According to Carnavian, the political system and government administration between one country and another vary. There are countries that embrace a democratic system, centralization, as well as decentralization, either fully or partially. However, water governance does not recognize the different systems, so he said cooperation is required by involving governments at all levels. Carnavian remarked that several strategic efforts, such as issuing policies, facilitating local governments, and building regional-owned enterprises for providing drinking water and clean water, are among the strategic steps in water management.
Now, a story from the representative of the Youth World Water Forum, who is also a lecturer at Gajah Mada University, Neil Andika, expressed the commitment of the youth to seek for a solution for the global water issue.
Thank you for
Speaking at a discussion held as part of the activities of the World Water Forum, or WWF, in Nusa Dua, Bali on Wednesday, Neil said that the availability of access to accurate information and data is the key for analyzing, preparing recommendations for planning, and managing water resources for all stakeholders. Neil revealed that the students can bring more innovative and creative solutions to all problems related to water and other related issues. In addition, Neil, who represents 27 working groups from 45 countries at the Youth World Water Forum, said that it is very important to teach the young people to use water wisely from their childhood. Meanwhile, also similar to Neil, representative from You Inspire, Hilman Aryo Aji, said the Indonesian young generation is ready to give their contribution for water management and disaster risk reduction. However, difficulties in accessing quality data has limited their ability to innovative and implement local-based solutions. The contributions of the younger generation are very important, especially in overcoming water problems, disaster prevention, and climate change. Young people need access to data information, such as through the Global Water Information System, in order to enable them to help resolve the problem, he added. Following up with a story from the Financial Minister Sri Mulyani Indrawati that has called for the establishment of Global Water Fund to accelerate the achievement of global water security, citing that limited finances as a barrier to resolving water crisis across jurisdictions, particularly in developing countries. Speaking during the 10th World Water Forum on Wednesday, Indonesian Finance Minister Sri Mulyani Indrawati said that equal access to clean water is a fundamental right for people worldwide. However, many governments in developing countries have limited funds to finance water and sanitation projects. These infrastructure projects require significant investment and entail high risks in management and maintenance, often making investments in the water and sanitation sector seem less attractive, she said. Due to such a financial problem, Finance Minister Sri Mulyani urged delegates at the 10th World Water Forum to form partnerships between government, organization, private sector, and philanthropic communities working in the sector to achieve global water security. Sri Mulyani explained that the Indonesian government has committed to increasing spending on water and sanitation infrastructure in the 2024 state budget, including funds and local transfers as incentives. The government has allocated 3.4% of the state budget for climate mitigation needs, including water security. However, relying solely on government funds is not enough. The sixth day of the 10th World Water Forum will continue today with a series of high-level panel discussion, political, thematic, and regional discussion, and TVRI World Siska Becker has the report.
Hi Bram, while you're there at the Media Center, I have now made my way to Bali Nusa Dua Convention Center 1, the inner sanctum of all the high-level meetings that have taken place since day one of the 10th World Water Forum. This is where all the action is. Now for the whole duration of the forum, the planned schedule consists of 230 forum sessions, 55 side events, and 10 special sessions, all discussing various topics based on the 6 sub-themes of the 10th WWF: water security and prosperity, water for humans and nature, disaster risk reduction and management, governance cooperation and hydro diplomacy, sustainable water finance, and also knowledge and innovation. Now that we've entered day 6 of the forum, of course more than half of these sessions have already been concluded. But there are still high-level meetings taking place today, including a panel discussion to address water challenges in the world, with Minister Basuki Hadi Mulyono as one of the speakers, as well as many thematic sessions and regional sessions. Now, of course, we'll give you updates and highlights of these sessions because they are still happening right now as we speak simultaneously. And as usual, we'll have the press conferences later in the afternoon to give us a recap and highlights and also major breakthroughs happening in the sessions so then we can relay them to the public. So that's all I have to report for now. Bram, back to you at the Media Center.
Thank you, Siska, for the report. Now that wraps up our news, a series of news from the 6th day of the 10th World Water Forum. We will continue to inform you about the latest update coming from this very event where great-minded individuals meet one another with one goal, that is to for the betterment of the water development all around the world. Back to the studio, Sesko.
Thank you, Bramuda Biru, reporting live about the 10th World Water Forum from Bali, Indonesia. Have a good day.